Imagine waking up to news that your hometown will be erased. Every road, every house, every grave, underwater forever. That's exactly what happened here. Imagine your town on a map one year and beneath a lake the next. In the 1930s and 1940s, as Boston's thirst grew, Massachusetts made a decision that would drown 4 entire towns: Dana, Enfield, Greenwich, and Prescott. Homes, churches, and graveyards were moved, or simply abandoned, and the Quabbin Reservoir rose to cover streets and fields. The story begins with need. Boston's population and industry were growing, and water supply systems from the 19th century could no longer guarantee enough clean water. Engineers searched the Connecticut River basin and found a remote valley suitable for a massive reservoir. The state planned a project that would reshape the landscape, dam the swift river, flood the valley, and create a reservoir to secure water for decades. For the residents, news came as a thunderbolt. Families who had farmed the same land for generations suddenly faced the choice of leaving home or living with the coming flooding. Some houses were bought out for a pittance. Churches were carefully cataloged and sometimes moved stone by stone. People packed trunks, took family photos, and watched tractors tear up hedgerows. The town clerk rolled up municipal records into boxes. The high school closed for the last time. The last bell tolled. Many tried to salvage what they could, moving headstones from cemeteries to new resting places. Others left memorials at higher ground and drove away. Some houses were carried to new foundations elsewhere. Others were burned or dismantled. When the waters rose, foundations and cellar holes slipped below the surface, leaving only ripples where porches once stood. Today, the Quabbin is a vast, peaceful water body ringed by forest, a drinking source for millions. But beneath its glassy surface lie the outlines of streets and ruins. On rare dry years, drought reveals concrete and stone where children once played. Local historians and descendants still mark anniversaries, preserving memory through photographs and oral histories. The Quabbin story is not just an engineering achievement, it is a human sacrifice made in the name of public necessity. It poses the same timeless question found at Tyneham. When the needs of the many require sacrifice, where do we draw the line? For generations to come, the drowned towns live on in family albums, in moved grave markers, and in the occasional remnant that the reservoir reluctantly gives back to the surface. The reservoir's forests and quiet roads now invite hikers and fishermen, but beneath that beauty is a past that still ripples. The Quabbin story is a reminder that landscapes are human artifacts, shaped by decisions, politics, and sometimes the cold calculus of progress. The submerged streets of Dana, Enfield, Greenwich, and Prescott are a lesson in memory. How a community's physical presence can be removed from a map while its stories persist in the people who remember.